It's a serious matter. One of the things that can easily break a home is money, finances. And I want to throw some few questions. Just think about it. Either here or when you go home. It will help you. What are the 3 top things that come to your mind when you get money? Either wife or husband, or yet to be any of them. What are the 3 most critical things that you think about? Who do you think the money belongs to in marriage? Because this mindset, we don't talk about them. You see, people are learning marriage on Instagram from people who don't know marriage. Because one, probably they are not Christians. Because marriage is a godly institution. Now, could you imagine your daughter, your son learns that and he enters marriage? Do you know, he thinks her money is her what? Her money. The day you enter marriage, your money stop becoming your money. No, I'm not talking about I'm talking about God's way of what? Marriage. That's how this thing works. So, until you understand who you think the money belongs to, many people shouldn't marry. They shouldn't have married by now. They should have waited to grow in understanding, because marriage will not work if else the other will always be pained. Now, in a home, who should determine how the money is spent? All these questions you should be asking yourself. You can be married for 10 years, but you should be asking, because if you think that you are the one who have sole monopoly over controlling money in marriage, something is missing. Because marriage is a shared commitment. It's not a single commitment. Because if it is just you, then you shouldn't have what? Married. Then you do your own thing. But once you come together in agreement, you are saying we are sharing the what? The commitment in every angle. Does that make sense? If your partner's income stop, what will you do? These are things, sensitive things, we have to talk about them. Because if I'm a man, and let's say my wife stopped working, I'll wait for her to come and ask me every time he needs a pin before I give her money. Or I can decide the money is there. It's all our money. Whatever you need. Because you need it. So take care of it. Because all will depend on my what? My mindset. How I see what? Money. Who I think the money is what? Is for. Because if I think the money is for me, I want her to come always begging me. Beg me, honey. I need to buy pepper. I need to buy socks. Finances is destroying marriage. Take money out of marriage. Many marriages would have not been divorced. Take finances. Let's say God has given every marriage $7 million. So no money problem. Many marriages that divorced today is because of marriage. Money. If you are married in a relationship, how does your partner spend money? Are they good at it? Are they reckless? Are they savers? Are they spenders? And what is your understanding about joint accounts? What is it? Because you have to know. Because once you get into it, once you are in it, some of these things will come up. Money. We should never disconnect money from the love in our marriage. Never. Your love and money has a relationship. Once you disconnect, there is a problem that is coming. There are a few mindsets we have to carry when it comes to money in marriage. God is your source, both the husband and the wife. That means you don't push your daughter to marry somebody because he's rich. Because the moment you do that, you are showing your daughter that her source is the what? The riches of the what? The man. What if the man dies and the family takes all the money? What if the man leaves her as they journey together? What if the income that them or the source of the riches cease? That means you have shattered your daughter's what? Life. There are people today where they are, they wish they have left. But if they leave, they can't survive. Because they married for the money. There are people today too. That's why I've seen many women, most of them, they married because the man was rich or had money. Now, when they also start making money, they don't see any reason why they should be there. Because it was money why I entered, now I have money. Why should I get there? Are you seeing it? No, love is the foundation. It's love. And the husband must see God as what? his source. The wife must see God as what? Her source. Because both of them, Romans chapter 10 verse 12, the Bible said, he's rich unto them all. The God who is your source is rich unto you, rich unto your husband. And once we get that thing right, Proverbs 10:22 said, the blessing of the Lord maketh what? If your husband is rich, how did he become rich? The blessing of the Lord. If your wife is rich, how did he become rich? The blessing of the Lord. So do we have to trust in the riches? No. Paul calls it uncertain. We trust in who? God. Number 2, each of you, husband and wife, should work. Whichever work you all should determine. But each of you should work. The work may be in different forms, but it's still work. See, these things are basic things the Bible teaches us. But because we don't pay attention to this, because we see it as little. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 10. The Bible said, who does not work should not chop. If you don't work, you will not chop. 2 Thessalonians. And we have verse 10. Verse 10, please. We shouldn't go into marriage thinking that somebody is the one who is going to pay all my bills. Most of the time, the women say it's the man's job. And I'll explain to you what I mean. Because why do you go into marriage with that mindset if it's a shared what? Commitment. Yeah, why? This thing I'm talking about is a mindset problem. It's not about either money, it's a mindset problem. There are many women today, any money they get, any money is for them and their family. But the man's one is for me and all the children. Then it's just a shared commitment. Watch this. For even when we were with you, we commanded you this. If anyone will not work, anyone including wife, anyone including husband, if they decide not to work, they should know what? So if your wife is not working, I gave you an assignment. Go and start taking the food from her face. If your husband, do the same. But the work there is both of you who decides. Work here doesn't mean just corporate work, somebody going to work. You know that. And this is very key. We have many things we do in marriage is Africanized. It's not Bible. It's not Bible. Africans have brought many things in marriage. You will see a man, the one going to work every day outside. The woman is staying with 3 kids. He doesn't see the woman's own as work, but his is work. Wrong. Could you believe if the woman didn't give that time of her to the children? Do you know how the children will distract you and you cannot do the work you say you are going to do? So everybody is working, but in a different what? Environment. So that means the money you go get outside and bring is all of us, our what? Hello? I don't know if I'm saying something here. Hello? Because if the woman didn't take care of the children, they will distract you. You can't read those books. You can't advance to be fruitful to go do that job to bring the money. So why do you say then that this is my money? You are not working. You are just home. I'm the only one working. How? What is your definition about work? That's the question. That means you only see work as what? Corporate. As going out every day to go work for someone. That's the only way you see what is called work. And these things are happening in Christians in marriage. Christians in marriage. Please. Ruth chapter 2 verse 4. And some of these things, I think, women, please forgive me, but I think I should say it. Many women today are giving all their responsibility to men. Let us change from that. Do you know how Ruth, because some women, when you see them, you say, oh, what are you doing? He's 18, 20. He's not working. He's not doing anything. So he doesn't even want to learn a trade skill. Oh, I'm waiting for my boss. I'm waiting for my husband. You'll find me. Because in her mind, the husband is the one who should come and what? Take care of her. Do you know how Boaz found Ruth? She was working. She was, and not just working, hard working. Watch this. Boaz came from Bethlehem and said to the reapers, this is when Naomi has gone to the field to go find job to do. The Lord be with you. And he answered them, the Lord bless you. Verse 5. Quickly. Please pay attention. Verse 5. Please, media, follow me. Verse 5. Then Boaz said to his servant, who was in charge of the reapers, whose young woman is this? Verse 6. So the servant who was in charge of the reapers answered and said, it is the young Moabite woman who came back with Naomi from the country of Moab. Verse 7. And she said, please let me glean this. Now Ruth, who came to the ones who were in charge, the supervisors, I want to glean and gather after the reapers among the sheaves. So she came and has continued from morning until now, though she rested a little in the house. What they were telling Boaz was that a young lady came and he asked us to allow her to what? To work. And he has been doing it from morning till... You don't want to work. But these things must be agreed on, spoken about, discussed. Okay, if you are the one who go out to work there and I'm the one who work in the house, we are all what? Working. You are going out to work. Mine is a domestic work. You see, recently when I was privileged to take care of our kids, because we have a glitch somewhere here that my wife had to go to work and all that, I saw Pepe. You know Pepe? You know Pepe? The moment she come, I sneak out and go and sleep because I don't want that thing to continue again. That day is over. That day I am done. And now I saw that women, they do a lot. I'm telling you, it's true. And the man must see it. The woman must see it. Everybody must see that they are all working and appreciate ourselves. Yours might be a different way of working, but I'm telling you, theirs might also be a different way of working. But everybody is putting in what? Energy. Go to verse 11 because of time. Verse 11, what's something? When Boaz saw that this woman was a hard working, during lunch break, he took her on a date. Husbands, learn to take your wives on date too. Learn it. Boaz answered and said to her, it has been reported to me. Boaz is telling Ruth, they have told me about you. All that you have done for your mother-in-law. There were some people, the day they married, their mother-in-law became their enemy. Next week, we'll go into mother-in-law, parents. Because your mother-in-law shouldn't be your enemy. You just have to create a system of boundary, so it doesn't become an interference between your new family. But she shouldn't be your enemy. Your father-in-law shouldn't. Somebody gave birth to their child, trained them, get to 18, fed them all that. You come, they are now good, looking succulent. You know succulent, that I'm talking about? And now you grab it and you treat them anyhow. No, that's disrespect. You didn't respect all the sacrifices they have made. Some, whatever they were eating, they have to sacrifice it for their children to eat. For this is years. So you can't just, trivialize that. You give honor to that. The Bible says, give honor to whom honor is what? This is Ruth, because he came with what? Naomi, the mother-in-law, when those incidents happened. Now, Boaz said, we have heard all that you have done for her. What are you doing for your mother-in-law, your father-in-law? You will just quarrel every day. Don't come to my house again. I've married your son. I've married your daughter. I don't want to see you in my house again.